Welcome, and thank you to all who have joined us today to celebrate the accomplishments of my fellow classmates and I. Being a part of the class of 2017 has surely been one for the books. We look forward to starting the next chapter of our lives. Please join me in prayer. Lord, we ask for your almighty hand to be upon all those who graduate today. Bless our lives from this day forward with goodness and love. Help us to stay true to our dreams, to use our gifts wisely, and walk into the future with hope, faith, and love. Amen. It is my pleasure to introduce Jonathan Wolfworth, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good morning. The flag is over here. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I have the honor of introducing Kaylee McDougall to perform our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello again, and good morning. On behalf of the class of 2017, I welcome our friends, our family, and staff, and fellow schoolmates to the celebration as we commence our commencement exercises. I ask that you please be respectful and courteous to those around you throughout this morning's ceremony. Well, guys, it's about time, right? We finally made it. 3 years of watching past seniors take their seats up on this stage, and it's finally our turn. 12 years of sitting behind desks. For some of you, that may not change, but for others, it'll all pay off. We've lost a few friends when Middleton left, but that didn't stop us from reaching our goal and graduating from Farmington High School. We've shared a lot of memories over these 4 years. We had a great prom, a fantastic senior banquet, but we've also had some tragic memories, such as not having a senior trip or losing this year's Winter Carnival to the freshmen. We will go on to adulthood with a book series full of memories of this place, going to every volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, soccer, and last but not least, every football game. Remembering the times when Mr. Wims would spend whole class periods talking about the Red Sox, listening to the bickering between Miss Murphy and Mr. Rollins, accusing Mr. Freeborn of being in the Illuminati, and watching Mr. Long receive staff runner-up for Mr. FHS 3 years in a row. Don't worry, Mr. Long. In our hearts, you are always Mr. FHS. Now, we won't be walking away with just a diploma, but we'll also be walking away with the relief of not having to do another science fair project. All of the years that I've watched the seniors walk away with their diplomas in their hands and their caps and gowns, it's finally our turn. I want you all to walk away with your heads held high and your spirits even higher. This journey into adulthood is going to be scary and make you want to run back to high school so you could listen to Mr. Pascucci talk about his book or listen to Miss Lowe sing Friday and complain about Bob Ross. I want you all to go forward into the future with the devotion to change the world, to end world hunger, to cure cancer, and end homelessness, the works. I want you guys to make the world not only a better place for us, but a better place for the ones older and younger than us. To those of you going straight into the workforce, I wish you nothing but the best of luck. And those of you going into the military, prepare to face the worst of it. And those of you going into college, be prepared to face overwhelming debt. But seriously, I want you all to make the best of it. I'm proud that I've shared these 12 years with you guys, and I wish nothing but the best lives for you in your future endeavors with your possible future families. I'd like to thank our families for their overwhelming support as we went through 4 years of listening to Mr. Jazokis to tell us to take our hats off and having casual conversations with the janitorial staff. I'd also like to thank the faculty. No matter how many times you told us, don't procrastinate, don't slack off. I want to say we listened to you, but you all know we're lying. But that didn't stop you from pushing us forward to where we are now, sitting before you as the class of 2017. We couldn't do it without any of you. Thank you. And now I have the distinct honor of introducing our class president, Samantha Lagle, who will deliver the president's address.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all again for coming. As I stand in front of my closest friends and the faculty and staff that have made me who I am today, I'm reminded how thankful I am for all of you. The memories we have made together will stay with me for the rest of my life. Today, as we begin our journeys, I, and I'm sure many of you, are experiencing a mixture of emotions. I'm extremely proud and excited for everyone. Being a class of 60 has allowed us all to form close bonds with one another. We have gotten to know each other in a way that would not be possible in a school larger than ours, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But no matter how happy and excited today is, it is still tinged with sadness. Today is the last day I will see some of these people. As they move on with their lives, they will forget this place and some of the people in it. They will forge new friendships and make new memories with the skills they learned here. But I will be cheering them on as they do so, and I hope them the best to become successful. I will also miss the faculty and staff at Farmington High School. Whether it be Mr. Long and his love for pointed arches, Mr. Pascucci and his pop quizzes, or Miss Lowe singing Rebecca Black's Friday. Each staff member has helped make this school as welcoming as possible. Each of them is extremely passionate about what they do, and they do their best to instill that passion in us. I am thankful to all of them. I would also like to thank my mom and dad. They have given me everything I could ever need. They have loved me and helped me grow into the adult that I am. I hope that the person I am is one you hoped I would be. I hope that I have exceeded your expectations, and I hope I continue to exceed them. I love you both. I have watched the class of 2017 work together and grow into functioning members of society, and I would not change any moment with them for anything. The memories I have made with my closest friends are priceless, and I hope to make more. Senior year has not been easy by any means. Some students have spent it worrying about whether or not they would cross this stage today, while others were trying to decide what they wanted to do with the rest of their lives. It was very stressful, but we are all here today because we dealt with that stress and made decisions. We have worked hard to be on the stage today, and I am so proud of my class, and I'm happy to call them my friends. Thank you. Please join me in welcoming Sydney Tarrant to play Someone Like You. 2017 is the class not to be forgotten in the halls of Farmington High School. We have presented some fine athletes, some very talented musicians and artists, not to mention the outstanding academic records of the young adults you see before you today. It has been my pleasure to serve as class president during our senior year. At this time, it is my honor to introduce this year's valedictorian, Brooke Marston, to deliver her valedictory address.
Good morning, everyone. Before I get down to business, I'd just like to say that seeing all of you here today just really makes me realize how humbled and how honored I am to not only be your valedictorian, but most importantly, to be a Tiger. All right. Thank you. Class of 2017, all of our efforts culminate today. Some of us, at times, myself included, thought that we would never make it this far, yet here we are. Through every test, paper, and presentation, through 4 winter carnivals, 4 spring festivals, through the new challenges and opportunities brought with each new year, we've made it. Stop and breathe a sigh of relief. However, we've all been told before that the end of high school is only the beginning. But the beginning of what exactly? The next stage of our lives is undoubtedly clouded with some level of uncertainty as we wait for the curtains to open. And if you're feeling as anxious as I am about that, perhaps this passage from the poet T.S. Eliot will speak to you. And indeed, there will be time to wonder, do I dare and do I dare? Do I dare disturb the universe? In a minute, there is time for decisions and revisions which a minute will reverse. Class of 2017, although our high school years have seemingly slipped away from us so quickly, know that for the foreseeable future, there will always be more time. The sun will rise each morning, and life will continue no matter what obstacles are thrown our way. Now, with this knowledge comes responsibility. First, recognize if and when you are making excuses, and instead work to challenge yourself in small ways each day. Reward yourself for your accomplishments, no matter how small, and do not forget to care for yourself and your own needs while looking out for others. Next, know that for everyone who embraces you, there will be one who is quick to criticize or reject you. Do not become vindictive or seek revenge. Instead, learn from this person and rise above their hate, rather than stooping down to respond negatively. And most importantly, know that you have the time and the ability to boldly undertake the risks and challenges that will bring you the most whole and true happiness. You have the ability to disturb the universe. So today, I implore you all to use the education you've obtained here in Farmington and your individual spirits to do something that will make our world a better place. Whether you have chosen to join the workforce, to pursue a higher education, or to serve our country in the armed forces does not matter. Whatever your situation, you have the power to create a tiny spark that will ignite a larger change. Help your friends and your family, be kind to others, and arm yourself with knowledge. It's at this time that I'd like to extend my gratitude to all those who have personally inspired me and helped me to succeed. My loving and supportive parents, grandparents, and everyone in my family. Our passionate and talented teachers and staff here at Farmington High School, my closest friends both in and out of school, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2017, my family. There is no other group I could imagine sharing the best and worst of times with. Now, the world can surely be a scary place, but as we go our separate ways, know that I will forever be thankful to have friendly faces to see from time to time as I embark on this new adventure. I will carry the virtues I have learned from each of you with me always, and the wonderful memories we have made during our time here are ones I will not soon forget. Class of 2017, you have my unfailing faith and support in whatever it is you choose to do. Push the limits, disturb the universe, and make our world a place to be proud of. And if you find yourself in a rut, in the face of failure, do not lose your strength, determination, or spirit, for there will always be more time. In the words of Charles Bukowski, I have not escaped, but I have not failed in trying again and again. Before my death, I hope to obtain my life. Thank you. Now, please enjoy this musical performance from Kaylee McDougall. When we first met Mr. Pascucci, he was a teacher none of us were looking forward to for chemistry class. His reputation for being a tough science guy preceded him. We were not sure what we were getting ourselves into, but somehow knew it would make a tremendous difference in our lives. Mr. Pascucci has challenged our thinking, pushed us to become better students, and taught us to be more compassionate people. Mr. Pascucci did all of this with a sense of humor that never let us forget how powerful learning can be. Please welcome our class of 2017 commencement speaker, Mr. Stephen Pascucci.
Greetings to our Farmington community. I'm pleased to see you all here to share in the celebration of a milestone. And I'm very pleased to see all of you here to celebrate this milestone. It flew, didn't it? Just as you have come to settle in and master your environment, it is time to shake some hands, collect your earnings, and move on to the next adventure. I'm proud of you, and I congratulate you. With all this current of excitement, it is so easy to get swept away headlong into the rapids of life. Let's slow down, look around, soak in the moment, and reflect on these past 4 years, the mark you have left, and what that means for your future. Because time doesn't stop. You're moving forward into a new phase of your life, and I want you to care about who you are and how you choose to connect with this world. You've been hiking a long, winding trail up a rather steep mountain. Reaching the summit is not possible without hiking the many miles through sometimes easy, sometimes rough terrain, littered with its own assortment of challenges and milestones. Delivering on this commitment like a postman, neither snow nor rain, nor heat nor gloom of night stays these couriers from graduating and continuing onward towards dreams. You enjoyed days when the sun filtered lightly through the trees while songbirds chirped, playfully flitting through branch to branch out of the corner of your eye. You shared laughs and experiences and love with those around you, all on the same trail, spirits strong. Starlit nights when you pondered on the limitlessness of the world, what really lies beyond your current boundaries, and how much of it you're really going to discover, or even what you're meant to see. And you struggled through times when visibility in front of you was near zero, when the walls seemed too high, or the past was something that chased you almost out of your own mind, when even loved ones nearby seemed faint and out of reach. This is our yin and yang of life. We cannot have the blessing of family without accepting the sorrow of loss. And in the sorrow of loss, comes grateful remembrance and heartfelt appreciation. There cannot be the excitement of success without the threat of failure. And failure offers learning and redemption. Sometimes we shine brightest under the most adverse circumstances. Tests bring true colors. In these trying times which we all face, you have to keep your wits about you. Every hiker encounters the fog, whether it is the mist that snakes through the valleys, ghosting across lonely fields and needle-carpeted forest floors, or the billowing cumulus clouds rolling up the side of your mountain. The higher you go, the more dangerous it can be. It is your job to be smart. Be reasonable. Don't ask more of yourself than you can give at any point in time. Think back over these past years on how well you prioritized competing interests. Be prepared. I know you think that means having your morning cup of joe, or making sure your cell phone is charged, for which many of you seem to be more important than having a pencil and a notebook. However, it is your internal compass and personal map that will be your most essential items. Protect them well, keep them in good condition, and refer to them often. Be brave. Be brave enough to trust yourself. With appropriate caution, have the faith to be daring, even audacious at times. This is a tough world. Keep a tight rein on doubts and fears. And be brave enough to act when you must. Brave enough to call the name of someone you trust for assistance when you need it, and brave enough to reach out to someone in need. Only then will you outlast something so transient as a weather pattern and see your way to a brighter day, ready to continue your climb. As we travel along, we show the marks of our experiences. Like patches on a scout's uniform, your life will be sown, wins and losses and landmark events alike. That test you did better than you expected, those games we came out victorious as a team, those times we didn't come in first, which will be frequent. Friendships, fiery arguments, and first kisses. Remember this, whether you reach out a hand to someone in need or you do not, whether you cheat or not, whether you say a positive word that builds up or a negative word that tears down, whether you tell someone how much you hate them or how much you appreciate them, it is your patch to sow. You will wear it, as will others who share the experience with you. How will you wear your patches? Will your successes be savored with gratitude and humility? Will your mistakes be borne with respect and self-reproach? And if you're sad about the passing of this milestone, take heart. There's so much to look forward to. Having a job that pays for your first apartment, graduating college, completing a tour of duty, a family of your own someday, or maybe being honored with an offer to give a graduation speech for a group of people you've really come to care about. Don't anticipate too much. Some of your most special life events will come as a complete surprise. So where do you go from here? I don't know. There are so many possibilities. It's up to you. What I do know is that it is so important to share your time with others around you, family, friends. This is your community. And despite that, no matter how much time you spend with someone, your experience on your path will be unique, different from others, and you must understand and respect that. What can I offer you besides this reflection? Not much, now that I can't hit you with any more pop quizzes or science fair projects. Wake up with a smile. See the positive far more than you see the negative. Be a problem solver and a can-doer. Don't be afraid to blaze your own trail. See fears as challenges to be overcome and anxiety as excitement. Seek out new things to learn, new people, new experiences, and new cultures with different points of view. Grow your career, and don't be afraid to change it when your heart tells you. It is time, ready for change. Do things that contribute to the whole. Smile just because, and tell corny jokes. Share stories as often as you can. Have pride in yourself as much as others. Take a moment to appreciate the truth that we all, you, me, and everyone here, had to work, sometimes scraping tooth and nail, to get where we are in this moment right now, and every moment beyond. It is my hope that you won't pick every flower on your path, rather appreciate them growing wild and free. When you see something, creature or human, crossing your path, you'll treat this being with kindness, for it is only living, its own life, and didn't ask to hurt. When you come across a waterfall, you won't just see its majesty and snap a picture, but feel its power in your soul, allowing the wash of emotion to reach to your core. Don't just help people, be there for people. The time you give to another, a vibrant ray of sunshine cutting through a dreary day, a reminder that caring is real, that they do matter, a willingness to listen without judgment, forgiveness that another so desperately needs, regardless of what you gave up to be there, will be among your most precious and priceless treasures. And yes, sometimes that means listening to and forgiving yourself. Kindness will be the greatest patch you ever sow for yourself and for another. And when you see a sunset, you'll pause, step out of time, and give thanks for how lucky you are to be able to witness one of the day's miracles, and offer special thanks for those beautiful spirits now departed, whose own contributions made your path the beautiful mosaic it is and continues to be. The way it works is that when we reach the top of our mountain, along with the satisfaction of making the summit and the stories gained heretofore, we gain a new perspective on how far the land extends beyond our current achievement. Go explore. Climb as many summits as you can. Reach for that horizon. If you're not careful, life will fly past you. Look around you. Life is fleeting. Pay attention to it and treasure it, as you'll never get another. Share your path. Giving to others is giving to yourself. You are your own sunrise. Put your wonderful and unique self out there for the world to appreciate. And for goodness sake, stay away from high fructose corn syrup and red 40. Once a tiger, always a tiger. Class of 2017, good luck and Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pescucci. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our principal, Mr. Dzokis, for the presentation of the awards to seniors.
Please allow me to call Mrs. Tatro to the podium to assist with the presentation of awards to seniors. The Class Valedictorian. This award honors a senior who has the highest GPA. It is my pleasure to award the Class Valedictorian to Brooke Marston. The Class of 2017 Salutatorian goes to the senior who has the second highest GPA. This year, the award goes to Jenna Smart. The Most Improved Senior Award. This award honors a senior who has demonstrated the greatest personal growth since they entered Farmington High School. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's recipient, Nicholas Austin. The Faculty Award. The Faculty Award honors a senior who goes out of their way to assist faculty members and has received little recognition for their efforts. This year's recipient is Jonathan Wolford. We're going to miss the Pledge of Allegiance in your morning announcements. The Honor Award for all honors for all 4 years. This award goes to the senior who has been on the honor roll for 16 consecutive quarters. Congratulations goes to Brooke Marston and Joshua Howard. For the scholarships. The Beulah Perkins Thayer Scholarship Fund was established on May 4th, 1992, on the occasion of Mrs. Thayer's 80th birthday by her friends in recognition of her generosity, dedication to the community, and for her strong commitment to excellence in the education for the youth of Farmington. A $1,000 scholarship is awarded annually to a member of the senior class here at Farmington High School who best exemplifies Mrs. Thayer's fine attributes, has attained academic excellence, exhibited high moral standards, and has demonstrated a strong desire to further his or her education. This year's recipient is Zachary Gilman. The James E. Thayer Scholarship. This fund was established in January of 1998 for an FHS senior who will attend a post-secondary educational institution in which his or her major field of study relates to the subject of electronics or a related field. This $2,500 scholarship is awarded to Joshua Howard. The Farmington Women's Club Scholarship, established in 1995, the Women's Club Scholarship was created to recognize students who best emulate the club's goals and philosophies. Those qualities include character, integrity, involvement in activities, willingness to serve others, an appreciation of education, and must have attended for the last 2 years here at FHS. Candidates must be attending a 2- or 4-year school. This year, we will be awarding 3 $500 scholarships. Congratulations to Joshua Howard, Caitlin Davidson, and Seth Davis. The Abraham Bertman Trust Fund. This scholarship is awarded to a worthy student or students with financial need who will be enrolling in a full-time undergraduate program of their choice. This year, we will be awarding 2 $750 scholarships. Congratulations to Zachary Gilman and Brooke Marston. The Eric Ricky Taylor Lord Scholarship. This scholarship is offered only to our FHS graduates. Awards are based on citizenship, leadership, community service, scholastic achievement, academic effort, and financial need. Zest, exhilaration, and a love of the outdoors are factors in determining the recipients. This year, we are awarding 2 $600 scholarships. Congratulations to Joshua Howard and Zach Gilman. Sergeant Thomas A. Willard Memorial Scholarship is awarded annually in memory of Sergeant Willard of the U.S. Army who was killed in action in Vietnam in 1969. It is awarded to an FHS graduate who has a C average or better, an exemplary school citizen, a participant in school activities and sports. Congratulations to Jillian Colby. The Farmington High School Faculty Scholarship was established in 2001 for a high school senior or seniors who will attend a post-secondary institution. The scholarship committee considers extracurricular activities, leadership, community service, financial need, and the student must have a minimum GPA of a 2.0 or higher. This year we are awarding 2 $1,000 scholarships. Congratulations to Jillian Colby and Zachary Gilman. The Annie Edgerly Thayer Arts Prize was established by Mrs. Thayer in 1958. This will be issued annually at graduation to a senior who has excelled in the arts, drama, literature, dance, or public speaking. This $250 scholarship is awarded to Xander Barney. The Farmington PTA Scholarship. The scholarship is awarded to a senior whose intended field of study is in education. This year, the PTA will be awarding 2 $500 scholarships. The scholarship is awarded to Zach Gilman and Jenna Smart. The Esther Parsley Scholarship, created in 2005 on the occasion of Esther's retirement following a 34-year dedicated employment within the Farmington School District. It is awarded to a senior who will attend college to become a teacher at the elementary level. This $300 scholarship is awarded to Jillian Colby. The Goodwin Library Scholarship. This scholarship is in the name of Safrina Goodwin, mother of George Goodwin, whose benevolence helped establish the Goodwin Library in 1927. This scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior and is attending a post-secondary institution. This $200 scholarship is awarded to Jenna Smart. The Nathan Turner Scholarship. This scholarship is in memory of Nathan C. Turner, a 2010 graduate of Farmington High School, who tragically passed away on September 1st of 2010. All who knew Nate recognized him as a fine young man, a well-respected leader in the scouting community, and a member of the soccer team and a huge fan of basketball. He had a fun-loving attitude, cared about his friends and family. He was a fabulous kid who struggled through school and worked hard with plans to become a physical therapist. This scholarship is awarded to a student who may also have some academic struggles, but does not give up and continues to work hard toward their goals and their educational life goals. This $1,000 scholarship is awarded to Zachary Gilman. The Megan Scanlon Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is in memory of Megan Scanlon, a 2009 graduate of Farmington High School, who tragically passed away on July 31st of 2011. All who knew Megan recognized her as a fine young woman, a wonderful daughter, sister, aunt, and friend. This scholarship is awarded to a senior who is planning on furthering their education in a service-related field, someone who embodies all of Megan's passions for making the world a better place through hard work and determination. It is my pleasure to offer this $500 scholarship to Brooke Marston. The Chris Carpy Carpenter Scholarship. This scholarship is unique in that it aims to reward a student-athlete's potential rather than by merit alone. It recognizes that many students have had to overcome significant challenges to succeed in school and on the field or court. The Chris Carpy Carpenter Scholarship seeks to assist students with the financial assistance needed and expressed interest in pursuing a psychology behavioral health degree. This $750 scholarship is awarded to Zachary Gilman. The Dave Mosier Memorial Scholarship Award. Dave Mosier was a fixture at the scorekeeper for home basketball games and the head golf coach for 27 years. Upon his passing in May of 2011, the Mosier family established the Dave Mosier Memorial Scholarship to be awarded to a graduating senior. The recipient must excel in the classroom and on the athletic field. This $500 scholarship is awarded to Joseph DePrizio. The Mr. FHS Scholarship. I feel like Mr. Long should be giving this. This scholarship is presented to a senior male who is attending a post-secondary educational institution that is involved in at least a sport and or club, must be in good academic standing for attendance, pass all classes during high school, and have a GPA of 80 or higher. This $200 scholarship is awarded to Maxwell Horwitz. The Tiger Football Boosters. High school is not just about getting through classes and completing the requirements to graduate. It's about making friends, having new experiences, and being part of a larger community. Participating in sports and clubs is a great way to get involved in your high school and be part of your community. This year, the Tiger Football Booster Club is proud to announce that they are awarding 5 graduating seniors $100 scholarships for their commitment to the football program. To be eligible for this scholarship, a senior must have played Tiger football for at least 3 years, have community service hours through various fundraisers and other, furthering their education by attending a vocational technical trade or college, or by joining the military. This year, we are proud to introduce our 5 football players: Mitchell Hughes, Connor Major, Ryan Melanson, Noah Vandervo, and Dan Wood. we'd like to recognize a few people. Farmington School District has been selected to participate in state and national initiative designed to better prepare students for success in higher education and the workforce through more rigorous academics in high school. The New Hampshire Scholars must complete a rigorous course load including 4 credits of English, 3 credits of mathematics, 3 credits of science, which must include physics, anatomy and physiology, or such, 3.5 credits of social sciences, and 2 credits of foreign language. I would like to have the following students stand and be recognized for becoming New Hampshire Scholars. You can hold your applause until the end. Shania Chapman, Rebecca Gerlach, Joshua Howard, Samantha Lagle, Kaylee McDougall, Jenna Smart, Hunter Thurston, Caitlin Davidson, Zachary Gilman, Jillian Colby, Danielle LaPierre, Brooke Marston, Jacob Storman, and Dan Wood. Thank you. At this time, we'd also like to recognize those graduates who will be joining the military. Please join me in a round of applause for the following students. Connor Major, who will be joining the Air Force, Rebecca Gerlach, who will be entering the Navy, and Jonathan Wolforth, the National Guard. My apologies, Jonathan will be joining the Coast Guard. Is that why it says Coast Guard on there? We'd also like to recognize those of you in our audience who have served or are serving. So if you could please stand and be recognized as well. We truly appreciate your sacrifices. In addition to our local scholarships, we also have several seniors who are receiving scholarships from the schools that they will be attending. Brooke Marston received the Presidential Scholarship, which gives her direct admission to the University of New Hampshire's Honors Program because of her outstanding academic record. Congratulations, Brooke. Joshua Howard has also received the Presidential Scholarship, which also gives him direct admission to the honors program at the University of New Hampshire. Congratulations, Joshua. Samantha Lagle has received the Provost Scholarship, which will award her $22,000 annually, totaling $88,000 over her 4 years. Congratulations. Jenna Smart has received the Presidential Scholarship at the University of New Hampshire. She will be receiving $5,000 annually, totaling $20,000 over her 4 years. Congratulations, Jenna. Kevin Varney has been awarded the Pratt Merit Scholarship in the amount of $10,000 annually. Kaylee McDougall, who will be attending New England College, received the Presidential Scholarship. She will receive $25,000 annually, totaling $100,000 over her 4 years. Before we begin the presentation of diplomas, I would like to give some special thanks. I would like to thank the administrative assistants, Diana Jansen, Cheryl Moody, and Diane Hager, for all their efforts preparing us for graduation today, so thank you. We'd like to thank Larry Gordon and the custodial maintenance staff for preparing the gym and making it as beautiful as we could get it, so thank you, Larry and those guys. And of course, we'd like to thank Mrs. Tatro for, without her efforts, this would not happen today. So thank you, Mrs. T. All right, if you would please join me in welcoming valedictorian Britt Marston to perform One of Us. Whoop. Look, I'm so glad the last 4 years I've had to come up afterwards and speak after you perform, so I'm glad this year you did it after me, so that's a great job, thank you. At this time, I would like to call to the podium Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Ruth Ellen Vaughn, Farmington School Board Chairman, Mr. Joel Shagnon, Mrs. Kathy Tatro, Assistant Principal, for the presentation of diplomas.
Good morning, everyone. Before we begin with the presentation of diplomas, I just wanted to take a moment to take note of the motto that's been added to the mural this year. I want to thank Allie Lowe, Mrs. O'Donnell, the newlywed, for painting that for us and for making it happen before graduation. Just a little background on where that came from. A few years ago, I gave a commencement address, and that was the final word on that commencement address, and I've seen it pop up in a lot of different places since then. And I hope that if any of you know me personally, you know that that's a motto for me as well. And hopefully all of these soon-to-be graduates will take away from it and become alumni and know that once a tiger, always a tiger. Ready? Rebecca Lee Gerlach. Shania Selena Chapman. Hunter Kalen Thurston. Daniel Jacob Wood. Zachary Martin Gilman. Joshua Casey Howard. Brooke Jamie Marston. Samantha Dubois Legal. Jenna Elizabeth Smart. Danielle Renee Lapierre. Caitlin June Davidson. Maxwell Roy Horwitz. Jacob Matthew Storman. Jonathan Tyler Wolford. Noah Michael Vandervoot. Mitchell Chase Hughes. James Paul Nesbitt III. Brandon John Glidden. Connor Joseph Major. Patanapone Clough. Jillian Ruth Covey. Kaylee Ann McDougall. Riley Jacob Dow. Michael James Long. Chandler David Ballone. Joseph Charles DePrizio. Molly Elizabeth Bullis. Taylor Melissa Patch. Cameron Earl Ouimet. Zachary Chamberlain Clement. Justin David Kimball. Dakota James Cormier. Zachary Ryan Keaton. Xander Joseph Varney. Justin Edward Holt. Caitlin Cindy Jackson. Amber Rose Purcell. Leah Maria Pelkey. Seth Anthony Davis. Cameron Dean Leary. Hunter Gerard Stiles. Kevin Philip Varney. Marissa Lynn Fitzgerald. Kira Ann Silly. Shannon Lynn Pettis. Jason Raymond Lucier. Bradley John Badger. Ryan Richard Frost. Hayden Patrick Spencer. Joshua Allen Bragdon. Michael Anthony Fleming. Hannah Marie Abbott. Joseph Evan Bogardus. Matthew Avery Johnson. Nicholas James Austin. Ryan James Melanson. Colin Edward Bernier. Jonathan Thomas Brown.
By the authority granted to me by the Farmington School Board and the New Hampshire Department of Education, I confer the diplomas presented to the class of 2017 and offer our sincerest congratulations.
Oh my God, I don't even want to talk yet. As we close the doors of Farmington High School behind us and part ways, we cherish all the things that we have learned. We treasure all the friends that we have made. We thank our teachers and we thank the staff. Whatever our future holds, whatever we encounter, we know for certain that our foundation here in Farmington is strong. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Although we are a small group of graduates, we can make a difference. My fellow graduates, let's live a life that matters, and I hope you have the time of your life.
We out you!